And we're talking about another Pinterest board that we put up for March break activities.
That's
I really
right.
like this one.
Lots of March break activities today, and we have some fun ones, and this is all to do with paint. So we're getting kind of messy here today.
That's fun.
And this great little thing I found on Martha Stewart's website is painting your own umbrella. So you can actually buy these little umbrellas at the dollar store.
Right.
Pretty cheap, just as long as they're fabric so they can hold the paint.
And then you were saying off the air.
Pick up some fabric paint and make sure it says fabric paint on it, because if not, it won't stick to the material.
Now, if you scroll down, we can actually see an example of that on the board.
Here, slower.
Perfect. Look at that. Isn't that? It's really cute.
So it's a lot of fun. I mean, who doesn't want to have their own painted, personalized umbrella, you know, for little kids out in the rain? And I mean, it's super cheap and fun and easy to do.
And if you buy one that's super cheap and it falls apart, then you get to do it again. It's kind of fun.
Exactly. No big deal. That's exactly it. But just again, make sure it says fabric paint on it, then you can use it on fabric. Otherwise, it won't hold and it'll just wash off.
So I see a lot of finger painting ideas and some cool ideas of using hands. This looks like baby feet right here.
That's right. Well, it's actually the side of my hand, because unfortunately my feet are much larger than that. But the thing I like about using your hand and feet as kids is that you can kind of track and see how big you've grown over the years. You know, it's nice to look back at when you were 2 years old and see how small or how tiny your little hands or feet were.
Comes home with these kinds of things from daycare.
Yeah, exactly.
And why not do it during March break? They love doing it.
For sure. So today you're going to paint my hand, and I think you chose the elephant as your
we're going to make the elephant
work of art that you want to do. So unfortunately, I don't think your hands will fit on these little mini canvases I bought. Just a little too big.
So I just go ahead and apply it right on the hand?
Go nuts.
All right. All right, let's get
Be generous. Be generous.
I got to really work it here. Your instructions were don't get it on my clothes.
Yeah, don't get it on my clothes.
So you want to wear maybe a smock or something. Kids always have those things around. Yeah,
exactly. And you just want to make sure there's obviously a towel around, especially if you're painting their feet, because the last thing you want is them to get up and prance around and have little footprints all over your floor.
Exactly. Now that's the body.
And make sure you are using finger paint. You want to use something that's non-toxic and that can wash off really easily, especially, you know, since you are getting it on your skin here.
I'm trying not to drip it on the tablecloth.
Let's see how good Jeff did in grade 1 art.
Terribly. Can't you tell? Look at this.
Looks a little gothy.
I could now, Well, we'll see how it looks in the finished product. It's part of my art.
All right.
That gets pressed.
Just push it down, and these little canvases you can pick up at Michael's, Walmart, anything. I don't know.
Coverage
there might need some filling in there.
Yes, but which you can do, right? You can just go ahead and, if this brush
fill it in yourself. Exactly. Yeah. There you go. And then once it's dried, you can take, you know, a permanent magic marker and kind of fill in your lines and make the shape of the elephant.
Exactly.
There you go.
There we go. There's a nice trunk.
And then
for
other
the
things you could do is pick up little wood shapes like these ones here. You can find, again, these at Michael's, Walmart, anything like that. And then you can just add them onto your little design.
Excellent. And you know what? If you're even 3 to 5 years old, I know you can do better than this. I know you can.
I hope so.
That's a D.
That's a poor looking elephant.
That's where you get the thanks for trying on the little market card.
E for effort.
Yes. Find us on Pinterest. That's
right.
CTV Otmore Live.
CTV Otmore Live. It's the same as our Twitter handle.
So check that out on Pinterest. Melissa Lamb, our Pinterest expert. Thank you.
That's right. You're welcome.
I'm going to go watch that.
I do have to go wash up now,
We're back with more on CTV Morning Live in just a moment. Drive in has been easy this morning. Hope you've enjoyed it.